driven by your detestation. Your every step is stoked with animus. You need a different type of motivation, or there's no way that you can handle this. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, baggy, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. Out for love, love. Think of who you care about, protect them and be out for love, love. You're gonna fight without gloves long as you're out for love. Fuel yourself with the fear of losing that somebody who's your reason to live. Harness your heart and you can't help choosing to fight with all you can give. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, faggy, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. Out for love, love. Think of who you care about, protect them and be out for love, love. You're gonna fight without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above long as you're out for love.
Раз. О, а ну-ка, так. О, все отлично работает. А, Используй временные метки, устройства. Да, ну, в принципе, это оставим. Нам не важно какие. Главное, чтобы был звук. Все, это мы проверили. Так, вот так микро сейчас поставлю. Все. Ждем начала. 42 тысячи зрителей. Да, тут этот в Геншине на стриме на официальном. Скоро уже начнется, он уже... О, было 42 тысячи, с половиной зрителей уже 45 тысяч. Ничего себе. Это только на Twitch. Я боюсь узнать, что на Ютубе. Вот, в чате вообще спамят уже стикерами. Ля, растет и растет. Уже почти 48 тысяч. Дайте я что-то отправлю. Начать передачу. На передачу не надо. Настройки. Режим кинотеатр. Ну, кстати, прикольно. Давай так оставим пока. Чтобы и чат видеть, в принципе, что тут происходит. Что тут за спам. Хотя вот эту вот нижнюю штучку видно, это не прикольно. Давай просто так сделаем. Во, все. Также прикольно. Значит, ждем начала. Вот как раз скажу, скоро будет. Через минуту или две уже начнется. Вот так. Так. Сюда что-нибудь запишем интересное. Что, короче, мы увидим интересно, то мы запишем. Слушай, а тут можно субтитры где-то включить сейчас, настройки? А то этот, без субтитров на китайском как-то вообще не нравится слушать. Нет, знаешь, только на ютубе есть тут эти субтитры. Ну, если что, потом с субтитрами посмотрим на ютубе. Отмотаем на нужный момент. Ну, вот сейчас уже должно начаться. Просто немножко, возможно, задерживаются. Но уже другое может быть время. Или у меня время спешить немножко. Пойду чай возьму. Так, нет, вот сейчас они уже реально задерживаются. Потому что я думал, я сейчас успею еще воды сходить попить. Они уже начнут.
Out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Уже все давно началось, это просто меня чуть затупил.
Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to
О,
this rite of
продолжение
duels.
задания Легенд Сайна.
The wisdom of
Что нам еще
Hermanubis would have been
показать?
ours.
I want
Ремурия,
you to become the
Босса
next
Пекина.
king of the house. Yet you seem to have different
Вообще
ideas.
начала пересмотр.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Заставочка классная.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler
это, конечно,
Lumine.
прекрасно.
Welcome to the
А может,
Genshin
как-то
Impact version
перемотать?
4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
А, нет.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any
Я затупил
convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Hey, everyone. My name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a Fatui harbinger known as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the Harbinger of Laughter and Cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max
Я
Middleman.
только хотел послушать, а
Everybody,
почему
what's
здесь
going on? My
Ита?
bros, my guys, my dudes.
Dude.
Немножко тише сделаю.
Are you
Почему здесь
excited to be
Ита,
here?
блядь?
Vibes.
Vibes for days.
Я еще
All
понимаю,
right,
тут
well, without
Арлекино,
any
Линя,
further
они
delay,
будут в баннерах.
let's
А
start
Ита тут
introducing
при
the
чем?
new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence
Ну, сейчас
reports,
нам
the House of the Hearth is a
все
Fatui
атаки
intelligence
Арлекино, которые мы и так
organization
знаем.
operated
сливам.
by the Knave.
Ну ладно.
It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, first, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly intimidating. I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from. But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the Knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this Knave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you,
Oh, no.
but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6.
понятно, да.
Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying
Не
too
знаю,
much
легенд.
about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Yeah. Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other
вот это
quests.
хорошая
So,
идея.
hopefully this mode will help travelers have a better story experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. And in the future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Сейчас,
Besides the
сколько
story
сделаю.
quest, I'm
Для тех, кто не понял, это типа можно будет квесты, любые задания легенды начать, просто пропустить, например, там будет момент, когда вы не можете пройти этот квест, потому что там, типа, на этом месте работает квест другой. Вы можете его пропустить, тогда будет вообще имбово, можете сразу задание легенд поступить, это прикольно.
Intrigue!
Yeah!
О,
Staring
Арлекин.
into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Transfixed!
Ну, конечно, лагает, правда. Немножко качество.
This is where you fall. Oh, she's so
Dude,
cool!
That was awesome!
I like how she glides.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's very elegant. Like that was a perfect descriptor. Like elegant but deadly. Like a
Yes,
like a
frightening.
ballerina of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Yes. All right. Well, if we're going to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about the Bond of Life mechanic. You might have been a victim to it while you were
Если
fighting
можешь
elite
покажете
Fatui
навыки, да.
operatives in Fontaine. Does anyone still remember what a Bond of Life is?
Oh, are you gonna be teaching us about her abilities? Guys, you're too loud. Pipe down. Sorry, let's listen to what she has to say.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a Bond of Life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the Bond of Life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
very good, student. When Arlecchino has a Bond of Life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current Bond of Life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Whoa. Wait
I
a
know,
second.
it's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her Bond of Life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa, wait a second. No, wait, I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a Bond of Life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a Bond of Life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a Bond of Life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her Bond of Life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well, after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current Bond of Life.
Oh, okay.
Also, thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
Whoa, so that seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies.
Да, ну как
Like
мы
she
знаем,
needs
она
therapy.
играет своего здоровья.
She's
Ну как
kind of a
здоровья?
savage. I
Долго
mean,
жизни.
right, so Arlecchino even has
ульта
a
сбивает
special kind of
долг жизни.
movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Полет, да, это
Yeah,
сильно.
and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So
All
exciting!
right. During the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino,
Да.
the knave, and
Состав баннеров
Liddy
так
will
и
both
должен быть.
enjoy a
Первая
track
Арлекина
rate
и
boost.
Линия. Вот как мне
The
накопить на
all-new
них?
5-star polearm
И
Crimson
копье её,
Moon
да.
Semblance will also become available.
Сигнатурная.
Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return
Сигнатурку,
in the
если
second
пропущу.
phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Странник и Байджу, как и
Oh
говорилось,
my
да.
gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do. Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh,
That's right. We were just talking about how the knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
That's right. Are you ready to see a new knave?
Из-за чего у нас начался конфликт с ней? Почему она начала стать злодеем-боссом? Вот, музыка, да, которая должна быть в боссе. Которую сливали заранее уже. Выглядит она очень красиво. Со стороны босса. Просто. Причем я так понимаю, что задача этого босса будет не атаковать, а от нее защищаться чисто.
Wow. Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challengers now?
Oh my gosh, she's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
She's smooth. It feels even more badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey!
It's not so simple to see the knave's other side. She'll appear normally at first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of
Yeah,
our
так смотрю,
attacks
нет
like
смысла
a
атаковать
phantom
её,
if we're out of her
как мы
immediate
видим.
range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all
Это
in the
бесконечный
palm of
момент,
her
когда можно
hand.
атаковать.
I
но
mean,
смысла,
you guys
да.
know what her personality's
Слабо.
like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay the blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Don't the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
Yes, that's it.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here. Let's leave some space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers will be wondering about this. The Knave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventurer Handbook, going to the Domains tab, selecting Trounce domains, and pressing Quick Challenge.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6.
Да, артефакты, которые один
Fragment of
подойдет
Harmonic
на
Whimsy and Unfinished
Орликина,
Reverie.
другой на других
Travelers who are
персонажей.
interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool. Oh, you're finished. Okay. Wait, how come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And for some reason, Sino's
Да.
gotten mixed up in it.
Второй
Hey,
квест
how did you
Сайна.
know about that?
His picture is right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Sino wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
It sounds like there's some serious shenanigans going on.
That's right. Is this a case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
Yes.
These are all very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. a mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery will make his debut during the case.
Новый персонаж,
And
четырехзвездочный.
Cyno's friends are not just
Нам его показали.
freeloaders who only show
Говорили,
up
что
for
он будет с длинными
food.
волосами, но оказывается нет.
Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kaveh will
Моделька
all
его.
come to support him when he's in a pinch. So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this case, then be sure to check out Cyno's second story quest, Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sands. In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has some important information to share.
Wait.
Really?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Damon!
Please.
He can't keep getting away
I
with
always
this.
do, though.
All right.
No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's what I thought.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
Так, то что... это промокоды. Кстати, давайте скрин сделаем. Промокодики все-таки нужны. Давайте мы на YouTube сейчас перейдем. Мне кажется, там посмотрим начало полностью. Сюда баннеров самое главное мы увидели. Персонажей увидели красивых, увидели. Иначе можно посмотреть по новой. Промокоды мы еще узнаем. Давайте так, перемотаем. Все. И вот отсюда сейчас будем смотреть.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long
Подождите.
faded into the mists of mythology.
Да. Сейчас. Так, сейчас. Я забыл субтитры включить русские. Залупил. Сейчас. Качество, да, субтитры, вот. Нам немецкий не нужен, нам нужен русский. Вот. Теперь можешь смотреть.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer! On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up.
And since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy. We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon! An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Короче, как-то еще неправильно работают. Все, это тоже сделано.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine.
Загадочно. Так. Артефакты. Промокод. Тут нам показывают уже саму Ремурию.
It's such a good job! Encore! Encore!
A new area of Fontaine will open in version 4.6. Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor.
Petrichor, да.
Though, would there even be much to see on such a small island?
Well, yeah, I guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say, totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
Oh, well, now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Now that's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands of years ago.
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I don't get it.
You're so not getting it. That's okay. I will explain it in a few words. So you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess